this video is really, really bad quality, but it's not really supposed to be a special video or anything. Well, it kind of is, but based on, like, the title, you'll obviously know what this is for. But, basically, in the last two videos that I made, the last two newest ones that had the comic dubs, a lot of people were saying, oh my god, you didn't get some of the voices right. And, well, I'm just gonna talk about voice acting in general for this channel because, I am gonna do a lot of comic dubs, and based on what the comics are, I'm gonna ask all of you, I'm gonna give everybody the chance, the opportunity to voice act in my comics. Basically, what I want you to do is I want you, any of you, to record your voice and give it, like, record your voice and then email it to me at www.soniclpslevel1 at gmail. Wait, no, not www. Sorry. Email me at soniclpslevel1 at gmail.com, and I will use the audio from it and edit it into the video, so that way I can have different voices and different varieties of voices. Now, if you want to get paid for it, I can't pay you for it. I don't have money. I'm poor. I'm 16 years old. By the way, a lot of people were confused on, who I was based on my voice. I have a really terrible camera and a really terrible mic. So when I go up to, like, speak and stuff, it makes my voice sound more high-pitched and more distorted. So it's not my actual voice. It's like if I was, like, a little kid voice. But I'm 16 and I'm a girl. So I'm not a boy, even though I can understand why a lot of people thought I was a boy. I was doing boy voices in the thing. Except for Flowey. Flowey's just like, I don't know. But, basically, I'm going to tell y'all the order in which I need voices. So, if you want us to do a specific voice, then just look at the characters, think about which one you want to be, and it honestly doesn't matter. I need deep-voiced girls for some certain things, and I also need deep voice or maybe even high-pitched voice males because, well, I can't do male voices worth crap. But I'm gonna be holding these voice auditions until the the very end of February, the 25th, and I'm still gonna make voice acting videos while the contest is, while the not contest, it's not really a contest, while the voice acting thing is going on. But basically, if you want to be a specific voice, you gotta tell me which character you're voicing as, because to you, that might be let's use something for example. That might be like, a Steven Universe voice for you, but it might sound like something else to me. And I might be like, oh, they'd be really good at this character, but if you didn't want to be that character, then I wouldn't have ever known, because you didn't explain to me that you wanted to be that character. So, voice acting is also going to be held on Tumblr too. So, on Tumblr, I'm guessing you can send me stuff. I don't know if, people can send me stuff or not. I don't know if that's able to. But I would just go to my email. Just send it to soniclpslevel1 at gmail.com, and I'll probably get it most likely there. But, the same rules apply on Tumblr as for the ones on, normal YouTube. You can't just expect me to know what character you want to be, because it might sound like something else completely different in my mind. And if you don't tell me what character it is, then I will never know. Also, if you don't get into it, if you don't get in, the comic dub thing, then I'm sorry, but I am looking for, specific people to do specific things. And also, when you start voice acting with me, I'll send you links to the comic that we're going to do and lines that you need to do. And so I'll send you everything that you're going to do. And if you want to keep it anonymous, that's okay. I don't have to tell people what YouTube username you have or what Tumblr username you have or whatever. I don't have to tell anybody anything. It can be completely anonymous if you want it to be. If you don't want to be mentioned in anything, that's fine. But if you do, please let me know what your name is. That way I can say, voice for this is blah, 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 blah. Voice for this is blah, 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 blah. For example, like, if it was like, oh, Sans is fartmaster1882.youtube.com. Or no, www.youtube.com/fartmaster19. You know, I don't know. I just used a made up nickname based on what he said. Bo, you're not supposed to jump on the bed. Like I said, this isn't the best quality. This is literally being filmed on my bed, and my dog's licking my hand. Oh my god, that's wonderful. But you know, for voice acting purposes, here are the voices that I want. I want the most needed voice I need right now is a Sans voice, because a lot of people were all like, Sans isn't supposed to be that high pitched and stuff. Well, I'm a girl, so I can't exactly make myself sound like an older, deep voiced, cool guy, because I'm a girl. Like, even though there are some girls that are really good at voice acting, I just started a while ago. And, yeah. So, I need a Sans voice. I need an Asgore voice. I need a Papyrus voice. Stop! Trying to tell them something in your... oh my god, my dog. I need a Papyrus voice. I need an... Undyne voice. I need a Toriel voice. And, that's it for Undertale right now. Maybe in the future, if I do a Burger Pants comic, you can audition for Burger Pants. And if there's any other, like, Undertale characters that I didn't mention in here that you want to be, please put their names, like, when you voice act for it, like, on, like, the actual thing. I'm sure people can email audio clips, right? Yeah, that's a possible thing. You can email audio clips. So, if you want to be a different character for Undertale than one of the ones that I listed, then please, tell me. But there are 3 characters that I know I don't need voices for, because me and my sister are going to voice them. Frisk, 4 characters. Frisk, because in my headcanon, Frisk is a little girl, and my sister's a little girl. So, and by the way, I'll talk about the headcanon thing with Frisk later, but I just headcanon her as the girl, because you're allowed to choose. So, if you have a problem with it, that's fine. But in the comic dubs that I do, I'm probably going to change it to her, because I'm going to be used to saying her. So, that's the only thing that'll be different about Frisk in any of the comics. But, my sister's going to be Frisk and Chara. And cussing, if y'all cuss, that would be great, because I can't cuss because I don't want to. I don't personally believe cussing is a good thing. And my sister can't cuss either, but when we voice act, we're not gonna cuss. But if y'all want to cuss, y'all can do so as you please. It's not my decision. But all the lines that I have and all the lines my sister's has will be changed to, like, appropriate words for us to use. So, not that cussing's inappropriate, it's just I don't like it. And technically it is inappropriate, but, you know, if you want to cuss, that's fine. But, my sister's gonna be Frisk and Chara. Um, Flowey is going to be me. And a lot of people were complaining about Flowey's voice, but there were a lot of people that said it was really good. Flowey isn't a boy or a girl. Flowey is an it, because Flowey technically doesn't have a soul, and even though he or she, it, has Azrael's remains inside of it and memories inside of it, that doesn't mean that it is Azrael. In fact, Azrael said, when I turn back, when I want you to remember me like this, because this is actually who I am. That means to say that Azrael and Flowey are two completely different people. So, I just made Flowey's voice as evil as I could, and I honestly really liked the way that Flowey's voice turned out. Not Sans as much, because, well, I can't make my voice that deep-pitched. But, well, I could, but it'd take a lot of practice. But, Flowey to me just sounds really, really creepy. And what I've always found creepy is, like, in the movies when, like, creepy little girls or, like, creepy little scary girls would come on and they'd be like, yeah. Also, I just realized there's a fifth person, but I'm gonna voice Alpheus. And, Mettaton is kind of complicated, because technically I don't have the electronic voice, like, I don't have any editing things for Mettaton. So, if you want to voice act as Mettaton, you can. I could do it, but it just wouldn't sound like a robot, because I don't have any robot things that I can do with it. But, Mettaton is like halfway, because I can do it, but it wouldn't sound robotic. But if you guys want it to sound robotic, please audition for it. And, Azrael is taken too. I'm going to voice Azrael, and I'm also going to voice, Alpheus, because, you know, I sounded like a little boy in that one video, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to embrace it. Sound like a little boy forever, okay? Azrael. So, the ones that I most need are Sans, Toriel, Papyrus, Asgore, and Undyne. That's the ones. And Burger Pants, maybe. But if you have any other characters that you want to voice act as, please list their name, and then I'll look at it and see if I like it. For Steven Universe, I need a Pearl, I need a Garnet, I need a Jasper, and I need a Lapis, because I don't need that much for Steven Universe, because I can actually do some of the voices pretty well. But I can't do Pearl's voice. Her voice is too high-pitched for me. Garnet's is too deep, and she has an accent, so I can't really do accents that well. Jasper, her voice is too deep for me. Even though I have a deep voice, her voice is too deep for me. And I need a Lapis, because Lapis's voice has a weird tone to it, so I need a Lapis. But so far, that's all the ones I need. Except for maybe if I do Sonic comic dubs, which I probably will. When I do Sonic comic dubs, if y'all want to audition for Shadow or Sonic or Silver or Knuckles, that would be very appreciated. Because I'm sure I can get the other voices down. It's just Sonic, Silver, Shadow, and Knuckles seem to be the ones that I always have trouble with. The voices that I can't really do. So, if you want to voice act in a Sonic comic, and in the future I probably will do one, Sonic, Shadow, Silver, and Knuckles would be the best way to go. If you're a girl and you want to audition for a guy, that's fine, because I've heard some girls like bring their voices all the way down to a very low pitch and sound like men, and it's amazing. And if you want to be a guy and audition for a girl voice, that's fine. There are no rules here other than the fact that the lines of dialogue, I want them to be from games or from shows. That's the only rule. I don't want it to be from like a comic or anything, because I won't understand. Plus, some comics I want to read. So please do it from a game or a show. That's all I wanted to say, and I hope that this doesn't come out in too bad of quality, and see you around. Bye!